Hey guys, in the race car today and on my way to Ray. This is going to be my first video for YouTube. So thank you everyone who's voted and messaged me directly and encouraged me to get involved with making YouTube videos. This is going to be a very new experience to me. So if you've got any suggestions for content, please leave some messages in the comments below. Let me know what you'd like to see and I'll hopefully be able to cover that. So for today, I'm on my way to Raymond's house. So a couple of you guys will know Ray. Just for those who don't, Ray is quite well known in the Honda and tuner community. He's been around for very, very many years. I've known Ray for a very long time, and he's built quite a lot of well-known cars in the space. Also done race support for a number of very successful drivers in the Type R Trophy. So one of them being Jake Hewitt. So he was the winner of, I believe, the 2021 season. Then we've got Miles, who's held a lot of podium positions. Unfortunately, due to the penalties, he's finished, I believe, top 5 for last season, so that was 2023. If things had gone to plan, it looked like he would have been definitely top 3 for sure. So on my way to Ray, got a few things to sort out. Some of you may have seen that yesterday I went off in Brands Hatch on the downhill of Paddock Hill on my second or third lap of the day. Cold tires, previous laps have been pretty slow pace, and been a bit too eager, impatient, and tried to take a fast line down Paddock Hill. Had a sudden snap oversteer, which sent the car sideways. Done correction, tried to power out, and as you go down the hill, there's a large compression, so hit that compression, and obviously the rear caught a lot of grip, and the car suddenly changed direction. Next moment I was in the gravel. Yeah, that kind of sucked. But it's all right, it's part of racing. It's all part of the experience, and no one was hurt. The car came out with very minimal issues, but obviously today is going to be the day to correct those problems and hopefully get the car in a state where it's a bit more reliable. Quick stop off in Argos to pick up some dumbbells. So it's 12 kilos in total, and the plan is to use those for the ballast box in the boot. So you can probably see that box on the left hand side, the black one. So that hopefully should fit. So this car, believe it or not, has been with Ray for very, very many years. It's his EK and it's his pride and joy. It's a K24 Frank. Pretty much every single bit that could be modified has been modified on the car. And not only that, the amount of different engine configurations, different brake configurations, wheels, bumpers, wings, bonnets that I've seen on this car over the years, and even things that have changed over the last couple of weeks, forget about months. It's amazing to see how this car is a never-ending project, and Ray's always trying to do something quite unique and different.
Yeah, welcome to the race shop.
Did you say race shop?
Yeah, race
Not
driveway.
the driveway, yeah. So basically the issue is this is the sleeve which the piston sits in, and that's a top collar for it. And as you can see, the top collar is just completely popped out. And because of that, when you turn the steering, the whole shaft, the whole shaft here is moving inside this collar. So this is a driver's side as well. So this was fine yesterday. For some reason, the stupid camera keeps moving around. For some reason, the driver's one has popped off as well. So yeah, it was no issue yesterday during track, but you can see it's gone all the way up there as well. it should be sitting inside there. You can see that recess there should sit into there, so not good. I've stolen Ray's wonderful wagon. Gotta go to Halfords, pick up a few bits. Hey. Hello. Not very good. Fourteen. 14. Looks like I've got it. It's it's 14 inch, but model number is 13. Mission complete. Got the wiper. So back to race. Hey, I'm back.
A few moments later.
Unfortunately, as soon as I got out of the car, it started to rain pretty heavily. Ray managed to get the front suspension done. The car didn't have a second wiper, so I managed to get that on, and that's why I was in Halfords buying a wiper blade. We couldn't do much else apart from a nut and bolt check on the front, checking the brakes on the front, but we did manage to make a solution for that collar that popped off on the suspension. So that's a pretty solid solution we made. But yeah, on to the next day. Hey guys, it's day 2 of repairs. On my way to Raymond again. Hopefully we'll get the car finished this time. Managed to get all the front suspension done yesterday. Made a solution to the locking collars. Hopefully they won't pop out again while driving either on the road or on track, because they do really mess up the way the car drives. Hopefully today, we couldn't get the rears done. We couldn't get the rain light done. Apologies, it's extra noisy today. There's a lot of water on the road, so definitely pretty noisy over here. Hopefully the weather will clear up so we can finish off the car today. Hopefully we get the ballast weights in, a few minor optimizations to the setup, and then off to testing in Brands on the 24th. So the rain stopped eventually, and luckily enough it was only the roads that were wet, so I managed to get some stuff done once I got there. A quick nut and bolt check on the rear. We couldn't see anything obvious. Everything seemed to be fine. All the original markings still lined up. So we assumed everything's okay. So we just moved on to the next item. Since I had a few issues with braking in a straight line at high speed, we decided that we'd bleed the brakes. So we replaced the full fluid with RBF 600. And yeah, just a bit of a boring segment. I'm just pumping the brakes while Ray is opening the bleed nipple and letting out the old fluid. As you can see, the dumbbells fit nicely along with a bit of lead, and that's going to be our ballast. So it's been a long day. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get much recording done because it was pretty much hands-on. It's pretty difficult to keep cleaning your hands to be able to use the camera. So just end of day summary. We managed to bleed the brakes front and rear. Hopefully that's going to solve some of my braking issues as well, heavy braking in high speeds. Managed to get the ballast done. Got the optimal weight as well fitted, which was nice, and didn't have to add anything extra to dampen the movement of the weights inside, so that was perfect. Also managed to get the rain light fitted, so that's done, and had the pleasure of meeting one of our sponsors today. It was Ben from Bolts. It was a pleasure to meet you if you're watching this video. Bolts is basically a company that makes titanium bolts for all kinds of applications. So pretty much any bolt that you can think of on your car, whether it's a Honda, a BMW, anything like that. Yeah, they do different styles. So they do plain titanium, or you can have the purpley kind of effect, which is kind of the burnt effect. I think they do also other anodized colors as well. But I'll drop a link to their website in the description below. If you had a moment and you're interested, just check their website out. So hopefully over the next couple of days or weeks, we're going to start dressing up the car with titanium bolts in the engine bay to start with. So if any of you are interested to see the kind of bolts that they make and the quality of them, I'm going to be in Brands on the 27th for our first race. Just walk into the pits or to the race prep area. Happy to show you guys. Probably the bonnet might be up and open during the time, so feel free if you see the car. Number 88, you can probably see that in the window there. Just have a look around. Hopefully we'll be ready by Brands to have some stuff fitted in the engine bay. Hey guys, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much for hanging on. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be in Brands for testing on the 24th. Hopefully we'll get some footage then, hopefully some proper footage in car and things that happen during the day. So yeah, if you'd like to follow this journey, please like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.